Hello, everybody. How are you?
Woo!
That's right. Pretend to care that I'm here. My name is Michael Furburger, and I am running for mayor of Toronto. We were warned before the show that we were not supposed to say anything appropriate. And for those watching the replay of this, it's a packed room of business professionals, so I'm going to be very nice with my words. Anytime I planned on saying something rude, I'm going to replace it with a phrase like happy time. I'm honored to be invited here by our host, who I met just last week in a gas station men's room.
Woo!
He's a fine, upstanding gentleman, but also very generous in the happy time area. I asked him if his name was Levi's because he was in my pants. Happy time. We're here today at the Free Times Cafe. When I think of free times, I'm reminded of the free time I spent with our host last week at that gas station men's room for some happy time.
Woo!
But I'm not only here today to talk about the happy time or how he happy timed me in ways no other man has ever done. Today's topic is travel. So Toronto, let me tell you about my plan to improve travel and transportation in this horrible, beautiful city. I have a plan to alleviate the heavy traffic in our city. All cars will be replaced with horses. Sarah Jessica Parker will be cloned 2 million times at a local glue factory. City council members will vote yay or nay. Now I realize that some animal rights activists may not approve of my referring to Sarah Jessica Parker as a horse, as they feel it's an insult to horses. But it's not my fault that she looks like a horse. We also have an infestation of Pokemon roaming the streets, many of which can be mounted and used as public transportation. We need to put these unemployed Pokemon and Pokewomen back to work. Just last week, Pikachu offered me happy time for $5. It was painful and shocking to see, and I was reminded at that point that electricity and water don't mix. I got a Brazilian. I hope that's not rude. I will also be working with my business associate and fellow pothead Elon Musk with SpaceX to release a line of flying cars. Earlier this year, a car was sent into outer space on a journey to Mars, and if we find intelligent life in space, I will have it shoved in the trunk and sent to the White House. I'm also going to be increasing the gas tax because what most residents have told me is that they pay too little for gas. Our Premier Doug Ford recently took credit for a 5-cent per liter gas cost reduction, and our residents were able to combine their savings to buy one Timbit. And that is too much savings, and the residents don't want it. It's also bad for residents' health because too many Timbits can cause the diabetes. And nobody wants the diabetes, not even Wilfred Brimley. Interesting story. I didn't realize this, but he's still alive. I'm also concerned about the safety of our residents when they're traveling. I will ensure their safety by reducing the posted speed limits to 1 kilometer per hour. This will reduce injuries and increase the amount of speed tickets that are handed out, which will help me to collect more money, which I will use for my own personal needs, which may include narcotics, other professionals use for happy time. But that's my decision, and not yours, Mom. I would now like to take a moment to say something nice about my opponent, John Tory. However, I don't have anything nice to say about him. And my mom always told me 2 things. She said, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. And also, she said, Michael, I wish we never adopted you. Toronto, if you care about a candidate who will place your transportation needs as a priority, then make sure on October 22nd you vote for the candidate who's named after Happy Time area. Vote for me, Michael Furburger. That's Furburger. I can say that because that's my last name in this. Thank you.